The Alva Old Kirkyard is one of 7 belonging to the historic Kirkyards Trail. The others are Logie Old Kirk, Tillicootrie's Upper and Lower Kirkyards, Tate's Tomb, the only private family burial ground, Dollar and Muckert. Within the Alva Kirkyard once stood the parish church dedicated to St Serph. The lands were granted by Cambuskenneth Abbey between 1170 and 1173, and in the 17th century the church was rebuilt and altered on several occasions, first by the Bruce family, then by the Erskines, who bought the estate in 1636. John Johnson bought the estate in 1775 from James Erskine, Lord Alva, and in 1789 engaged noted architects Robert and James Adam to design the mausoleum for his late wife, Elizabeth Caroline Keane, who died in 1778. As more family members were added to the vault, an additional vault was constructed on its eastern side. The kirk was extended 3 times in the 19th century, in 1815, 1854 and 1877, but became obsolete around 1980 when the congregation joined the Edie Kirk. In 1984, fire broke out and the old kirk was demolished the following year, but not before the war memorials, stained glass window and the bell were all saved. Only its footprint remains today. One of the first things to be noticed is this memorial to Robert Erskine, the youngest son of Sir Charles Erskine of Alva. He became the imperial physician to Peter the Great in Russia and was involved in several of the country's biggest projects. He died on 30th November 1718, aged 41. This is one of the most remarkable stones in the cemetery. It depicts the effigy of a man and woman, probably a husband and wife, and a shield at the top of it. It's thought to date from the late medieval period, but no one is really sure. It has signs that it may have been reused at a later date. The graveyard is peppered with many interesting and ornate graves. This stone belongs to John Harley. He was the gardener for Sir John Erskine, who purchased the Alva estate in 1714. The ornate grave depicts his tools of the trade, along with an hourglass, skull and crossbones, and a heart, all mortality symbols. His wife, Margaret Verty, and their children, John and Mary, are also inscribed on the stone. This grave belongs to William Morrison. He was originally a sailor, then became a mason. He married twice, his first wife being Catherine Peyton, and his second, Margaret Mitchell. The headstone depicts a sailing ship with an anchor at the bow and a whale being pulled on a rope at the stern. If you enjoyed this episode of Scotland's History, please like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.